Hi, I hope you are feeling great. This video is to show you something that I found fascinating, working with OpenAI Codex to help us create .NET MAUI applications quickly. For anyone who doesn't know it, OpenAI Codex is a descendant of GPT-3, which is a deep learning algorithm. Its training data contains both natural language and billions of lines of source code from multiple public repositories on GitHub and other sources. OpenAI Codex is a general-purpose programming model, meaning it can be applied to virtually any programming task, including SAML code and C# code. To give you a little more understanding of what this is all about, let's go to the OpenAI Playground, which you can sign up for without waiting list as before. To access the OpenAI Codex models, you need to request access to the API as it is currently in the testing phase. On the right side, you can see a drop-down box that allows you to select the model, among them the Codex ones. I'm going to select the Code DaVinci 002 model, which is the most powerful model today. In the middle box, we can enter instructions about the code we want to generate. For example, let's start with something simple and ask to generate a button 200 units wide and 100 units long, plus a click me text and some spaces to separate the resulting code. This text is recommended to be in comment format, so that the model understands better what kind of code should be generated. When we click on the Submit button, we see that it starts writing the code that complies exactly with the instruction we have given. We can go to Visual Studio and visualize how the generated code looks like in the emulator. Let's see if the model is able to create code not only from a control, but from a layout with controls inside. I will indicate that I want a stack layout centered horizontally and vertically, with some controls that simulate a form, like a couple of entry controls and a button. When the instruction is sent, the necessary SAML code is created to create the stack layout with the controls inside, as we have specified. Again, we can copy and paste the resulting code in Visual Studio to see the result in the emulator. If you were surprised by the result, let me tell you that there is still much to explore, since it is also possible to ask the model to create C# code related to the generated XAML code. For example, I'm going to change the existing instruction to indicate that I want an event handler for the clicked event in the generated button, and that when pressing it, it validates that the entry controls are not empty. We can help the model to generate a better result by specifying the section for the XAML code. We see that the generated code complies with what we have requested. I'm going to test the code in the .NET MAUI project and place a breakpoint in the console.writeLine statement. You can see that if I press the button without text in the entry controls, the application does not stop. However, when filling in the information, the breakpoint is reached. Perhaps the examples shown so far may seem very simple, so let's do something more complex. But before that, if you find the video interesting, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, like the video and share it on your social networks. At the beginning of the video, I mentioned that Codex knows about different programming languages. But not only that, it has an extensive knowledge of HTML markup language. Thinking about this, could it be possible that you could convert HTML plus CSS code to XAML code? Let's take action and try it out. Surfing the net, I found this fabulous tutorial by TK, in which he shows how to create a card with a design that looks pretty good. I downloaded the source code and we can see that it is composed of several images, an HTML file and a CSS file. I'm going to open the HTML file, where we can find several divs with a card class. I'm going to copy one of these divs and go to OpenAI again. Here, I'm going to change the instruction to indicate that I want to perform a conversion from HTML language to XAML language to create a card type component. Unfortunately, the last update of the model was in June 2021, so it still don't know how to implement many things related to .NET MAUI. Maybe when you watch this video, there will be a more recent update and with better results for .NET MAUI. For now, I'm going to use the term Xamarin Forms, which will result in fully valid XAML code for .NET MAUI. I'm also going to separate each of the code sections so that the model knows better what to do, and then I'm going to paste the HTML code. I'm going to define the CSS code section and go back to Visual Studio to open the CSS file. From this file, we're going to take the style of one of the cards, since as you can see, a section of styles is defined for each card. I copy the code and paste it into OpenAI. Finally, I'm going to create the section for the XAML code and make sure that the maximum output length has an acceptable size, since the generated XAML code could be a bit long. With this configuration, I'm going to click on Submit. Once the XAML code is generated, I'm going to copy and paste it in Visual Studio to see the result. We see a couple of errors that Visual Studio shows us, referring to the corner radius property in controls that do not have it, so I am simply going to remove it. Previewing the result, we can see a design quite similar to the original with a couple of design problems, mainly in the background color of the information. It looks like the model is having trouble understanding how it should convert a CSS color defined in this way into XAML code. Fortunately, we can teach the model how to perform tasks, for example, perform such conversions. I will change the instruction to the following. You can see that I have added some additional instructions, such as that the control frame must have no padding and be vertically centered. Also, I'm teaching how to convert a CSS color to XAML code. Let's generate the XAML code again. I'm going to copy and paste the generated code, removing the corner radius property of the controls that do not have this property. When previewing the changes, we can see a design quite similar to the original, to which we should only apply small changes such as the alignment of the text and add the intermediate lines between each piece of information. It is amazing how in just a few seconds we have replicated a cool design from HTML code to XAML code. Finally, let's see if the model is capable of creating a small application from scratch. To do this, I'm going to insert the instruction for the model to generate a calculator-like application for Xamarin Forms from scratch. I'm going to click on Submit and wait for the code generation. Once the code has been generated, I will copy and paste the XAML code and also the event handlers into C# code. I start the execution. Once the application has started, we see a simple calculator that accomplishes the necessary calculations, but is not very visually appealing. Remember, the more specific you are with the instructions, the better the model can know what you want to achieve. I'm going to change the instruction so that it generates a nice calculator and that it is based on a grid. That is to say, that it has a button for each digit. I'm going to generate the code again. And once generated, copy and replace the previous code with the new XAML and C# code. if we start the application running, we can see a calculator that looks much better visually, that is fully functional, and that we could easily style. Without a doubt, OpenAI Codex is a fantastic tool that can help us generate code for .NET MAUI applications. What other practical cases can you think of to generate with Codex? Leave them in the comments and see you in the next video.